Hello, guys, and welcome to the 7th episode of Clone Command, a Star Wars podcast. So, today we're going to be talking about upcoming Star Wars projects that we think Disney will do sometime in the future, and Star Wars projects that Disney may or may not ever do, but we still want them to happen. So, today I'm joined by my guest does not want his name to be known, so we're just going to call him Foe, as in, like an
Enemy.
opponent, foe. Yeah, that sounds right.
We're like
Okay.
arch rivals.
Yeah. He's my foe. There you go.
Hmm.
Okay. So, say hi, foe.
What's up?
Do you know about any of the new things, new content Disney's releasing?
I mean, we got the what was it? The Tales of the Empire thing that just got announced the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Andor season 3 or season 2, which you just told me about. The movies, the new Jedi Order thing, and then what was the other one?
Uh, yeah, a few other things.
Oh yeah, the Lando thing.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll give like a full list, at least what I found and what I know is coming out. So, Skeleton Crew is coming out later this year, I think, or early 2025. Acolyte is coming out early June. Mandalorian season 4. We actually don't know if that's happening or not. It could.
I
It's
mean, there's the
either
movie.
either the movie Mandalorian Grogu is happening or Mandalorian season 4, which we know the movie's coming out. They actually might do both. You never know. Andor season 2, which he didn't know was happening. I didn't even know was happening. I'm excited for that. Bad Batch season 3, which is obviously still in continuation right now.
Is
It's
there gonna
almost
be?
done.
No,
I
this is
think we
the
got
final
2
season.
more episodes.
Oh, only 2 more already. Oh, wow.
I think so. I think it's 15 episodes. Then there's one on the origins of the Force, which I don't know about that one.
That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll consider that canon in my head, but that'll be interesting.
They need more Sith
And
stuff.
then Mandalorian Grogu, which we talked about. Ahsoka season 2, which we don't know when that's coming out. Like all these movies, no one really knows when they're coming out. I think Mandalorian Grogu is set for 2026. New Jedi Order, which is still in development. I think Daisy Ridley, is that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ray. Said that she's getting the script soon, and then Lando movie, which would be awesome. I wonder if they're gonna. I feel so bad. I just forgot the actor for
Billy
Lando.
D. Williams.
Yeah, he's awesome. Like
Yeah, he
honestly,
is.
it'd be pretty cool to see him in another movie. He's getting old too.
Mm-hmm.
He's still funny though. He was on a podcast I listened to.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. And all the movies really don't know when they're coming, except for Mandalorian Grogu, which is like 2026. So yeah, we have all that. Tales of the Empire obviously is coming out May 4th. I don't know if we're actually getting a Tales of the Jedi also, because Tales of the Jedi was leaked. Then apparently, I don't know if it was like switched out for Tales of the Empire. Who knows? Who knows? But like,
We'll
I don't know if
see.
Tales of the Empire might be happening in the place of Tales of the Jedi. We don't know.
I wonder if they're
So
gonna
out of
keep Tales of the Empire like in the same things. Like when you click on Tales of the Jedi, it just has both in there.
they are.
I don't know. I mean,
Ooh, yeah, maybe.
probably not, but it'd be
Well,
interesting.
apparently they're naming it after old EU books. Like there was the Tales of the Bounty Hunters, Tales
Oh
of the
yeah.
Empire. I think there was Tales of the Jedi and then Tales of the Sith or something like
There's also
that.
Tales from Jabba's Palace, which I read like years ago.
Yeah. So yeah, a lot of new stuff releasing. Nothing. There's been like nothing scheduled for 2025. So hopefully get like a surprise release or something. Who knows?
Rip.
Yeah. So which one are you most excited for?
I think probably Tales of the Empire
Same.
because I mean, bad guys are like way cooler than good guys. Like, who cares about the good guys' backstories? Meaning the bad guys' backstories because they're way cooler. No
Oh yeah.
offense, good guys. You guys are great. Just not cool. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've heard a lot of people like kind of like dissing it and not like being excited for it, which I mean, you can have your own opinion, but I genuinely thought this was gonna have more of like a positive reaction.
Yeah.
Thought people
Same.
were gonna be like really excited, but honestly, I think a lot of people like were kind of surprised by it and were looking forward to a second season of Tales of the Jedi. So who knows? Like Star Wars Theory, he was doing a review on it. He was saying, he would have liked to see some more on like Count Dooku, which I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I agree. More on Count Dooku would have been awesome, but I don't know. He also really likes like Darth Vader, so who knows? I don't know. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see like more of the inner workings
I mean,
of
Darth Vader's gonna
the
be in it,
Empire.
so
I do feel like I don't know who the heck Morgan L's with it. Well, I do, but like you need to build up more before you're like, oh, here's a backstory to a character you don't really care about, you know?
yeah,
But besides that, like Barris Offee, like I grew up on the Clone Wars, so I'm pretty excited about that.
yeah, same.
Yeah, so that is at least all the new content Disney's coming out with that I'm aware of. So yeah, quite a bit scheduled. I mean, the movies we're probably looking at like 2026, 2027. I don't know why there are four in the working right now. That sounds like a lot.
I feel like
Because
they're putting too much pressure on themselves. Like they're just really talking about so much new stuff, like one thing at a time.
and maybe they're like, oh,
Don't rush these
everyone's
things. Make sure
so
it's a good
starved of
thing.
Star Wars content since there's no more movies. But I don't know. I don't really mind it. I like the occasional releases.
Yeah.
It'll be cool to like see a movie in the movie theater again, though.
Oh yeah. It's been years since that. Was that like 5 years ago?
Yeah. Well, it all really depends on whether or not they keep the release one every year.
Unless you want to go see the thing in California,
Mm,
with its like all 9 movies or whatever.
yeah, which actually sounds pretty cool.
I know I want to see that, but I'd have to go all the way to like San Francisco or something.
Well, I think it doesn't have like exclusive like news being released or something.
Yeah, Acolyte merch and also an exclusive poster. Or no, it's an exclusive look at the Acolyte and then an exclusive poster.
Oh, when is that?
That's May 4th.
May 4th. Okay, okay. Yeah. I don't know. That'd be cool. I
Buy me
mean,
a ticket.
is it in one movie theater?
No, it's in like 6 across,
Okay.
just in America though, which
I
is
don't know.
weird. I don't know why they just don't let all the theaters do that.
Yeah.
'Cause it'd be good
I think
clout for all the theaters.
yeah. Huh. Yeah. That's interesting. Okay. So, new Disney content. So let's kind of zoom into the future a little bit. Let's say like 2027 to 2030. We'll say that. What do you see Disney making? Like possible things.
Definitely expanding more on the Bad Batch. Like they're gonna go all the way through with all of the clone stuff.
Oh yeah.
It might
I
not
mean
take
I
them
don't
that
know.
long, but
I don't know how much they can get. Like they're definitely going to try to connect it to Rebels because everything has to be connected. You can't
yeah.
have any split off stories for some reason. But no, yeah, I agree. They're definitely gonna like milk this clone story out as much as they
Oh
can.
yeah.
They know people like it. Yeah, I definitely think after Bad Batch, we're probably gonna get a connecting show, at least following Rex,
Yeah.
like connecting it to Rebels. And
Because
if
people love Rex.
yeah,
Was
if we don't,
Rex? Yeah, Rex was in Rebels, wasn't he?
yeah, he
Yeah. Okay.
was, and he looks depressed. So I really want to know how he figured get this and got so depressed.
Rip.
Yeah. Um yeah, they're definitely gonna put a connecting show, and if they don't, then they're really missing out because people are gonna love that.
Oh
It's
yeah.
not gonna be about the Clone Wars anymore though, unfortunately. It's gonna be more about taking down the
Yeah.
Empire, stuff like that.
I
Because
don't know if they can do that much more with the Clone Wars. I mean,
they can't, and it's sad. I love the Clone Wars. Like even if they like released, sometime in the future, maybe 10 years from now, they released like a live action show just detailing like battles of the Clone Wars. I would love that.
ooh,
It'd
that'd
be
be cool.
awesome. But right now, I think they've kind of taken everything they can out of that little storyline, like right up to Order 66. Like okay, so they've kind of like milked everything out of like Attack of the Clones, all the way through like past Order 66. Yeah, so they kind of like taken everything they possibly could out of
They will.
Clone Wars all the way up to like Order 66 and past that.
Yeah.
Like we're what, 2 or 3 years past Order 66 now with the Bad Batch? I
Yeah, I
know at
think so.
least a year because
Yeah,
they're like
definitely at
it's
least a
been
year.
a year at the beginning. Yeah.
I think they're probably at some point soon gonna make a what if series. I mean, people really want that, so probably in a few years they're gonna make one of those.
Yeah, I don't want them to add any multiverse
Oh yeah, please don't add a multiverse
garbage.
to Star Wars. There's already multiverse in like every other franchise.
Yeah.
Do we need that?
That's why I don't watch anything else but Star. I don't know. It just
Sad
it
Marvel
confuses me.
noises.
I don't like it. Star Wars. I don't think that's what George Lucas would have wanted
Yeah.
at all. And in the end, that's kind of what Star Wars is about. It's just completing George Lucas's dream. He made this amazing world, and
Mm-hmm.
um, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about how
Was
Disney
George
just.
Lucas involved in the Clone Wars, like making that?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Clone Wars and also apparently Bad Batch. I didn't know this before, but apparently he was also involved in Bad Batch. So
Huh.
with
I
the
didn't know
Bad
that.
Batch ending, that is like the last thing that George Lucas was involved in.
No.
Yeah, pretty
How
sad.
old is he? He's got to be like 77 or something. I'm
I
gonna
think it's
like
probably
Google
like
that.
mid to late 60s. How old is George?
79.
79?
Jeez.
Yeesh.
Harrison Ford is
He does
81.
not look 79.
He's looked the exact same for the past like
Mm-hmm.
30 years. John Williams is 92. Wow. And
Really?
he only just stopped making music like last year.
Wow. It's crazy. Yeah, so connecting series from Bad Batch to Rebels. I could see that coming out maybe 2028.
Yeah.
Not too soon. Like I can see them giving like 3 or 4 years before making one. I mean, what do you think?
Yeah. Hmm.
I mean, that does seem like a lot of time.
It
I don't know.
depends on what else they're working on. I mean, they've already announced so much stuff that they've put like a ton of weight on themselves here.
Hmm.
So I think yeah, it'll probably be a couple years. I don't think they'll be able to get it out super soon, but hey, it's a massive corporation. They'll probably make it in like a day. So
Yeah. I think fans have been asking for this since like we first saw Darth Vader on the screen. But like a Darth Vader series
ooh,
about him. I feel like I can see Disney making it.
just when he goes around murdering everyone, I would
Yeah,
totally watch
essentially.
that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they'd make it. Whether or not it'd be good is a different question. But
Yeah.
yeah. Have you seen the trailer for Tuck Tales?
For what is that?
Tuck Tales. Look it up. Look it up. It's on YouTube. This guy is making like his own Clone Wars short series. I don't know how it looks highly copyrighted, but he's genuinely animating it himself. Like here, actually, we
Oh,
let's
here we
let's
go.
watch the
Tuck
trailer right now.
Tales. The Rescue, a Clone Wars film announcement teaser trailer.
Yeah, wait, share your screen, and then yeah, you should put this on the
Okay.
YouTube video for sure.
A few minutes later.
Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know if he's like actually releasing like a short series or what's happening, but I would love to see that.
That is like really good animation. That's
Oh
like
yeah,
super
that's Clone
similar
Wars
to
level animation right
yeah.
there. Like that's you need a whole studio and
And the
people.
voices were like pretty much spot
Yeah,
on. He's
I don't
animating that
know.
whole thing himself.
I don't know. I have many questions. I'm gonna have to like research that after this because I don't know. I can't wait. It'll be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Anything else
it'd
you
be
think they're
cool to
gonna
see
come out with?
more like fan films like that.
Yeah. I mean, there's that one other one below, Sakura.
A few minutes later.
Huh.
Kinda cool.
I mean, it's cool that they made it. Like
yeah.
that's pretty cool. Never be able to do that, but huh? Yeah, it's interesting. Anyways, we're getting off topic.
Yeah.
What other like I feel like Disney's definitely gonna like start expanding like forwards. They've I mean they've like I said, they've taken everything they possibly could out of like the Clone Wars or like with the Clone Wars and Bad Batch, like that section, like
Yeah.
from Attack the Clones to Order 66, they've kind of got all that. In that like period, like Rise of the Empire, I feel like they could maybe get one more show out of it.
Yeah. That would.
Like
Are they making an Heir to the Empire movie?
I don't,
I'm confused about that. And like, if they do, is that gonna have like Luke, Leia, and Han? Is it gonna
maybe.
be like similar to the book, which was a great book by the way? You guys should totally read that.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Well, I'll tell you one thing: it's gonna all be CGI for Luke, Leia, and Han. We're gonna see what we saw with
Yeah, at
Luke
the end
and the
of Rogue One,
Mandalorian. Yeah.
and that actually looked pretty close to the real Luke. The Leia at the end of Rogue One did not look good though.
No. No. No.
That looked creepy. She looked so fake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, so I think they might do one more show. Maybe honestly, I wouldn't mind having an animated show. Call
Mm-hmm.
it like Tarkin or something, and just
Ooh,
like all
Tarkin show.
about Tarkin.
Did you read the
Like, I
book?
would love that. No, wait, there's a book.
Yeah, it's his backstory. It's pretty cool. It's really weird, but it's pretty
Hmm.
cool. You
Yeah.
should read it.
No,
There's also a
yeah,
Phasma one that I never read.
yeah. I don't like sequels, so. Yeah, and also I feel like they're doing so much in between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know. There's not going to be time. They're going to end up like making a movie probably about, well, Mandalorian Grogu. I'm assuming he's going to be about taking down Thrawn, but I
yeah.
might be wrong. Yeah,
Unless
so
that
they're
might
going
be
to do
the
that, and then they're not
heir
going to
to
have
the
anything.
Empire.
They're going to have to start expanding out.
I mean, if they do make Heir to the Empire, it's definitely going to be about Thrawn. So,
Yeah, yeah.
what is the Mandalorian Grogu going to be about?
So essentially, it's tying together Book of Boba Fett, The Mandalorian, and Ahsoka, I think. So
Huh.
I'm
Yeah,
assuming
that'll be
it's Thrawn.
interesting.
I mean, what else? What else? What other big bad guy would they be fighting?
I don't know.
No one's left.
But then if there's an Heir to the Empire movie, maybe it'll be like a part one and part two.
Yeah, maybe.
Also,
Who
they've
knows?
got to come up with a better name than the Mandalorian and Grogu. Why do they always have to
I
name the movies and shows after the main character?
I don't know.
It's like every recent show has been that, except Tales of the Jedi, I guess.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, even that. What was Tales of the Jedi about? Tales of the Jedi.
That's true. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind it. Like the titles, I could care less about. In the end, really, all I care about is it a good show?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think they'll probably have to expand out eventually. Honestly, either back in time or forwards in time. But I swear, if they add some multiverse crap, I'm gonna be so mad. If they're like, actually, that was a different multiverse,
Oh
I'm gonna be like,
gosh.
no, that's stupid. You know? But yeah, I can see them expanding, doing it maybe like a new Jedi Order show. They love those younglings because yeah, they
Wait,
love.
wait. The ones Anakin murdered, or
Ooh, no,
ooh, they need a
no,
spin-off
like
series of like their Force ghosts. It'd be
you
like
were
Tales
murdered
of the
by a dark
Jedi or
Jedi.
the Young Jedi Adventures, except the dead ones.
The dead ones. Yeah. Um. Yeah. No. I like so after Rise of Skywalker, they're probably gonna end up expanding and doing something focusing on like some youngling who runs a. It's gonna end up being
And the
exactly like
Broom
the
Kid.
books because they can't come up with any ideas of their own.
Oh, I
That's my
wonder if they're gonna
opinion.
have a TV show about the Broom Kid at the end of what was it, The Last Jedi? Just that random Force sensitive kid.
Oh yeah.
They should totally just name the show Broom Boy.
That
That'd
would
be
be
amazing.
awesome. Yeah.
Ooh, wait.
Yeah.
There was something. Oh, what was it?
Honestly, I'd like to see them expand on Babu Frick. You know who that is?
Oh my gosh, the little, the tiny guy.
Yeah. There's a whole fan base out there who just want to
Oh
see
yeah.
Babu Frick.
I mean, there was his species in the Mandalorian season 3.
Yeah.
I don't think any of them really
Okay.
have
All
it
right.
though.
So wrapping up shows we
Wait, there
think Disney would
was
make.
one.
Let's talk about like show or unless you have any other ones.
No, there was something I was literally just thinking about, and then you said Babu Frick, and it just went out of my mind. What
Bro,
was it? Oh my
Babu
gosh, it
Frick
was
didn't
actually
know
kind of
that.
interesting. God. Uh, no. What was it? It was cool.
So let's talk about shows we'd like to see.
Ooh.
So I'll let you go first because
Yeah, I want to see the rise of the Hut Cartel because is any of that canon? I watched a lore video about it, and I can't remember if any of it was actually canon. So I think a canon version of that would be amazing, like
yeah,
seeing how they rose to power and took over everything, even though they're like just fat slugs that you could probably kill really fast.
yeah,
But
yeah,
I
that'd be
think
awesome.
that would be an
Like
awesome show.
the Hut family, right? Like all the
Yeah,
Hut. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. I always like seeing anything about like the organizations like in the underworld. Like I
criminal
love the
stuff.
Black Sun, the
Ooh, like
Pikes.
with the Star Wars Outlaws that's coming out. You
Hmm.
gonna play that?
Probably actually, I'm kind of
Yes, I'm
excited. It'd be good.
gonna spend $70 to play it, and it's gonna suck.
Oh yeah, well, it's so dumb. People are like, wait, why is there a DLC pack when it isn't even released?
There's like three, or there's the exclusive, or there's
Like,
Let's see,
why
deluxe
not
edition
just
and then gold edition. I think now.
yeah? Why are they already updating the game before it's released?
I
Wait,
know.
what? And you have to pay to update the game? What's happening?
They
Yeah.
should do that, but then make it so like actually buying the game isn't like $70 and maybe like 40 or something.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's
I
like,
agree.
why do they charge so much money for these games? It's insane.
It is.
Like Starfield was like $80. I got it for free, but it was still like what? My
hmm
friend had to pay like $80 to get the game.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, no. So okay, yeah. I think honestly, I'd like to see one not just about the Huts, but also about like the Black Sun, the
Yeah.
Pikes. Love those
Star
guys.
Wars Criminal Underworld.
Yeah, I mean that totally sounds like a show name they'd use.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, no, I agree. And then let's see. I'd like to see. I don't know. I love the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, like a live action, just like series where it just focuses on major battles. Even if we just have like a narrator in the background, we're just
Yeah.
kind of like overhead view of battles or like zooming in like on the front lines and just like make it like a documentary almost. Like I would
Ooh, yeah.
love that. That'd be awesome.
That'd actually be pretty cool. Like instead of just those ones that's like behind the scenes of the Mandalorian that nobody ever watches,
hmm
it'd actually be kind of like this is how welcome to the Clone Wars, an
Yeah.
area of time that was completely deadly.
Well, like and make it like lore. Like
Yeah.
we always see YouTube people or YouTubers like putting out like videos and like they actually are so cool. But if we could do it like in live action and like
Yeah.
Star Wars, such a big enterprise, like they could make it and it could be awesome. Okay, so yeah, do you have any other shows you'd like to see or movies or
No,
anything?
I don't think so. I think that was just mainly the only one.
Yeah.
You
I
got
would
any?
yeah. I think eventually they're gonna expand and add another trilogy onto
Oh yeah.
Skywalker. Like episode 10 is gonna extend onto episode 12.
hmm
I assure you. They just want to make more money and it's gonna be horrible, but people are still gonna go watch. That's just my
Just be like,
opinion.
is it gonna be good? Is it gonna be good? And then it's bad, but you just
Yeah,
have to see the
I
next
don't
ones.
I don't want to see them expand in that direction at all.
I want to see like the rise of the Sith type thing. I mean, they're doing that kind of with the Acolyte, but I feel like that was just mainly centered on. Wasn't that just that's just like one main character though, isn't it?
Yeah,
I want to see one that's just like episodes of like the different things or of like
Mhm.
different Sith and how they like rose up. Like one about Darth
Oh,
Plagueis,
yeah.
one with Darth Malgus, one
Darth Bane, yeah,
with
it'd be
Darth
awesome.
Bane, all these guys.
Yeah, yeah, no, I agree. I agree. Yeah, but who
Darth
knows?
Revan, that's one of my favorites because he
Okay,
has
any
the cool
last
mask.
thoughts?
No, I don't think so.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Foe, for joining us.
Yeah.
All right, guys. May the force be with you, and remember, good soldiers follow orders. See you
Yep.
guys in the
Make
next
sure to
episode.
do your homework.
And yep, make sure to do your homework.
I'm talking to you, Carl.
What?
I know you're watching this. I'm just kidding, Carl. I'm just kidding. Slack off. Slack off. It's all good.